Welcome to the English Lovers by Honeydee. So, dear students and my dear friends, today we are going to talk about one important topic which is the part of the syllabus for our CBSE as well as icse board. Uh, every child in the schools used to get this task, and it is, you can see as given on the screen, it is your composition. Okay, you can see that it is a composition. So let me choose a color. Yeah, so that is the composition, you can see. And what exactly the composition is? Composition means like something to make. Okay, compose, to make something. But how to make? By way of using the different sentences, different things in writing the essay. Okay, composition can be of short story, composition can be of a picture composition, composition can be of various categories. We have basically argumentative essay, narrative essay, and many others too, like descriptive essay we have. And sometimes we goes on and on after mix of that. It is not like if it is the narrative essay, then you are going to just narrate and you are able to use I there. It's not like that. uh, Always whenever we write a composition, it used to be a mix of everything. Okay, that means you are going to use some elements of argumentative essay, some elements of the imaginative essay which I didn't mention earlier. Okay, so some elements of imaginative essay, some elements of descriptive, and some elements of some other things. Like that means all the essays used to be included into that, like whenever we try to express ourselves. Okay, so that's it about the composition. Like it's just an introduction of the thing. So let's move on further. Okay, yeah, what is essay writing? Okay, so what you can see is an essay is a piece of writing, okay, that is written to convince someone of something or to simply inform the reader. Okay, that means those essays would be informative essay, like where we are going to inform the reader or the teacher or the examiner. Okay, we are going to inform the reader with the different sorts of knowledge elements. But in some of the essays, like basically we're talking about here, we are talking about to convince someone of something. That means we're going to convince someone. It is like we can say we are putting our argument and we are convincing the other person to persuade to something. Okay, and in order to do that, in order to convince the reader or to make the reader informed, essay must include some important components. Okay, and out of those several important components, uh, there are some of them we are going to discuss in this video. And you can see that to make a logic, okay, without the logic, essay is incomplete. So do not write an essay where there is no logic. Okay, like every part has a structure of for an essay. Okay, and whenever we write an essay for scholastic studies, or that means academic study, and academic essay for IELTS is totally different. Okay, there is two-way difference in them. Okay, like here we are trying to express ourselves through the use of different sort of elements, which is also possible to be used in IELTS writing. But the thing is, as far as the format of IELTS essay is concerned, that is a little bit different from this your scholastic essay. So we are going to keep them apart and we are going to learn about it. Okay, let's check it out. What is to be done in that case? Okay, what are the different main parts of an essay? We're going to see that first. Okay, you can see here, let me actually change the color of this particular pen. Yeah, thank you. So here we can see that we are having three main parts. One is intro, second is body, and third is the conclusion. Okay, in a standard short essay, that means which is a standardized sort of format, where we are having 5 paragraphs. There we used to have the 5 paragraphs, which can provide the reader with the enough information in a short amount of space. That means it is a short essay, not for the college studies. We can say simply it is just an essay which is going to give us an exposure to write lots of information in a compact manner. The thing is that, and here you need to remember one thing, that is, uh, it should be at the least 5 paragraphs, okay, or 4 to 5 paragraphs would be okay. But the thing is, we have to have this basic thing: firstly intro, then body, then conclusion. And next thing is that one, that remember that you need not to write that I am writing introduction. Okay, you need not to write this thing. Okay, do not write introduction and then start writing introduction. It is wrong, totally wrong. Okay, simply start writing your essay. You should know that what is an introduction and what are the different points in the introduction. Okay, then I think you would be able to understand this. Okay, now comes the first part, that is introduction. Okay, what is in the introduction? We can see we must contain an essay, or an essay containing an introduction should contain an attention grabber for the reader. That means that is to be called as hook statement. Okay, we call it hook statement 2, which hooks the reader to read further. Okay, then you need to have uh, you know the second thing, which is most important. Ensure that the intro moves from the general to the specific. This is very important. Like, when we write something, we should write something general, in a general sense, that all are known to. Then we need to come to the specificity of the topic. We need to come to the topic. Then firstly we need to generalize the topic for the common people, and all the other people who actually has some issue with that particular thing that we are that is the cause of discussion for an essay. But then we need to come to the specific thing of that one, what you are going to reply for the same. Okay, that is the specificity of the topic, and you're going to come specifically to that too. Okay, then comes like providing the reader with a roadmap. That means how you're going to reach to the topic logically. Okay, logically means there should be a connection between every of the paragraph. Okay, and every of the line in the introduction. Okay, at the end there should be what is called the thesis statement, or we call a topic statement. Okay, here we are going to tell that somehow that what I agree with or what I disagree with in case of argumentative. But topic statement generally used to be declaring that what I am going to discuss in the essay. This is the thing basically. Okay, like you should basically remember the elements, which are those: first is the hook statement, and then some related statement to the hook statement you can write. Okay, related one. And then you need to actually go on with the thesis statement. Come to the thesis statement. Okay, and if you want to write a transition statement here, in that transition statement you have to cover it up, that what you're gonna do in your essay. Okay, in that transition statement, that transition statement used to be that statement which used to actually transfer your idea from one paragraph to the other one. That means you're gonna transit your idea. Okay, transition would be done. Then you're gonna move on to the next paragraph. The thing is that, and how you are going to do that, you're going to use a connectors, you're going to use various other elements. Okay, the thing is, then comes the other thing, that you need to use some sort of here examples and evidence. You should omit that. Okay, you should omit this thing. why to give examples, why to give evidences here. We need not to start the introduction with the evidences. Okay, but what we're gonna do is we are going to actually declare something which is going to actually tell our idea of writing whatever we are going to write in the body paragraphs, because body paragraphs are going to be the most important elements. Actually all the paragraphs are most important elements, but the thing is we are going to say that, or like how basically we are adding up our ideas, we are adding it up in the body paragraph. So body paragraphs are actually of great importance, so remember that. Okay, so then moving on further, uh, you should, what you should know is your, like, what comes in the body of the essay. Like we can write the body paragraphs, like body paragraph, I'll write short form: body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, and body paragraph 3 maximum. Okay, do not write more than that for the short essay. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3 you can go on with, but these are the things that you need to remember. Include the evidence in the support of the paper in addition to the author's idea. Some points are there which are actually not mine, but somehow I have taken it out from internet also, and but whatever my method of writing, I'll definitely share with you. Okay, paragraphs must include a topic sentence which relates to the discussion back to the thesis statement. Logical ordering of the ideas, that means there should be a logical order. Okay, chronological order, that means it is related to the time, chronological. Okay, then good for narrative essay, like narrative essay, whenever we are trying to narrate about the different times, then this sort of logical ordering should be done in the body paragraph 1, 2 and 3. Okay, then spatial order, then which means you're describing about the locations, you're talking about top to bottom thing. Okay, and emphatic order, that means what is least important to the most important. You're going to keep this order in the mind whenever you're going to write the body paragraph 1, 2 and 3. Then this is not at all needed. Okay, it actually is related to this one. Okay, emphatic order, least important to most important and most common for the college writing. So ensure that the transition sentences are present to create a good flow of an essay. So basically what here they are trying to tell you is this is of no importance, you just keep it separate, but somehow why it is of some importance, let me actually tell you that why it is important also. That there we need examples and evidences. And all in all, what I need to tell you is that whenever you are writing your first body paragraph, you need a connector, put a comma, write a statement, first point, first primary point. Okay, and then if you feel so that you could not complete that in one statement, write a connector and add something to that. Okay, to the previous statement. Otherwise write a complex statement adding your information in one statement, write a lengthy statement. Okay, but it should be quite emphatic one, it should not be like bogus one. Okay, write like that. Then thereafter, obviously as you have written a point, then you need to prove your point, and to prove your point what you need to do is you need to write one example. Like for example, try to use different words, do not use the same sort of wording. Okay, try to differentiate between one to the other. Okay, so this is important. And then write transition statement at the last for the body paragraph 1 and 2, because you want to you want your flow from body paragraph 1 to the second, and second to the third, but not after the third. You should not write the transition statement which will transfer your idea from third to the fourth, because you're not writing fourth paragraph, simply you're going to write the conclusion. Okay, remember that. Okay, do not write any transition statement. Transition means which is going to transfer your idea from one, that means what you have done in the first paragraph is going to be is going to have nothing to do with the second body paragraph, but there should be a link set up if you can. Otherwise, use a transition in the beginning, that means first of all in the first body paragraph, second and the second body paragraph secondly, and thirdly, and then that manner simply you can write like that. But the thing is, when we go naturally, it is not this way. Okay, whenever we express ourselves, we never go this way. Okay, remember that. Then comes the last thing, that is conclusion for the essay. This section should wrap up all your arguments and the points. Okay, the first thing is that, okay, and second is you should restate the main argument in the simplified manner. Okay, the main argument, that means what are we gonna write in the body paragraph 1, 2 and 3. Okay, 1, 2 and 3, you're gonna actually summarize that thing in this. Okay, not using it all in all, but in conclusion. Okay, in conclusion, to conclude. Okay, to in general, or to sum up, something like that you can use. Okay. If you want to give the suggestions, you can give some suggestions after writing the little bit of like brief summary of the body paragraphs, and thereafter you can write the suggestions. Okay, then suggestion, like to suggest, you can simply then suggest something if you want some change into that. So this is how the, like these are the basic things. We are going to go with the series of some videos for the essay writing. Definitely we're going to put some light on those things also. So keep watching the videos and share my videos with your friends and allies. Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the new updates of the new videos. And keep learning and keep updating yourself, and love your life, and let people love them their own life actually. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Take care.